Hello, in this short lecture I will try to answer on two questions. The first question is how the universe was created, and the second question is if the universe was created from nothing, then who created nothing? So the answer for the first question, how the universe was created, is that the universe was created in two stages. The first stage was when there was nothing in the pre-universe, and the basic elements were created. And the second stage, that is also called the Big Bang stage, was when all the elements, the stars and the galaxies were created. Okay, so now I will return to the first stage and I will explain what is nothing. Nothing is actually quantum fluctuations, and quantum fluctuations is a change in the amount of energy in a point in the space, and from those changes in the amount of energy, virtual particles can be created. And from that virtual particles, real particles can be created. And from that real particles, basic elements were created. Okay, so that was the first stage in the creation of the universe. And in the second stage of the creation of the universe, that also called the Big Bang stage, actually all the matter in the pre-universe was concentrated in a small dense point, and the density of that point was infinite, and from that reason it exploded. And that explosion is also called the Big Bang. And from that explosion, all the elements, the stars and the galaxies were created. So that is how the universe was created. And the answer to the second question, who created nothing, is very simple, because nothing that is also defined as quantum fluctuations was never created, because it always existed. So I can summarize the short lecture and say that the universe was created in two stages. In the first stage, there was nothing in the universe, and in that stage the basic elements were created. And in the second stage, that is also called the Big Bang stage, all the elements, the stars and the galaxies were created. And in relation to the question, who created nothing, the answer to that question is that nothing that is also called quantum fluctuations were never created, because it always existed. Okay, thank you very much.